Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I'll explain to you on your proposal 1 of your Popbl project. Okay, this proposal is actually very important because this is where you want to generate idea for your project. Okay, so what you need first is you need to give your group name, and then you also need to write your section number, and please assign role for each of your group members. So you can have group leaders, you can have secretary, you can have research coordinators, and also you can have data collector. The second thing is you need to write what is the topic of your project. So as you know, I've assigned a topic of a minute of internet. So anything which involve internet you can choose as your topic. All right, for example here, this group here gives a topic of YouTube usage among CFS IUM students. Okay, you can choose any topic such as online shopping, such as a mobile game, and so on. Okay, so the second thing, what are the major issues or problem that you plan to address? Okay, so this is very important because you need to find what is the objective that you're looking for. So for example, in this proposal here, they said that the students spend too much time on YouTube, therefore improper time management. So since they are talking about spend too much time, this is their main objective. So they will use this question to be their main question. Okay, and the next question is, what are your plans for obtaining background informations about your project? So this is very recommended to use survey Google form. Next, question number 4. Briefly describe the data that you plan on collecting. Okay, so this is where you plan what is the information that you want to collect. So it can be gender, the main purpose of YouTube, amount of channel that they subscribe, reason people subscribe to the channel, and also the main objective, which is time spent on YouTube. Next, let's see the proposed questions. This is very important because this is where you want to build up your survey questions. All right, so let's go back to your main question, which is how much time or hours people spend on watching YouTube per day. Okay, next, you can put the optional questions. This is originally your main question. So now the optional question is, what are the remaining questions that you want to ask? So you can ask for gender, you can ask how many channels you subscribe, what is the main purpose of watching YouTube, and why do you subscribe to the channel. So actually this is the repetition of ideas as what you have generated before. So before we end this presentation on proposal 1, it's very important to identify which question is qualitative question and which question is quantitative question. So for the main question here, it's very important for this question to be a quantitative question. All right, because this is where you want to calculate the question. However, for optional questions, it can be a qualitative data. All right, so it can be gender, it can be how many channels, what is the main purpose, and why do you subscribe? Because this qualitative data, you don't need to calculate. For proposal 2, after you have given out the survey form, so this is where you want to list all of your data. Okay, so it's very important to list all of this data here, and you need to give it to me because I will check whether you have enough data or not. Okay, so usually our number of observation, the minimum number is 30. So the more sample size that you have, so it will be better for you. So that's all for proposal presentation. Assalamualaikum.